Now let's talk about if your child's feeling a little nervous or apprehensive about starting, but there is interest there. 3 things that you can do to help them make a more seamless and confident entrance into jiu-jitsu. Number 1, take them into the gym. Have them have an experience before they're actually saturated in that experience. They take in the smells, they take in the sights, they get to meet Ronnie, they get to see the other kids that'll be in the class, they get to witness the smiles, they get to witness the frustration. It's a really big part of front loading the prefrontal cortex, and so the brain has evidence that they've had the experience. This in itself tells the brain, hey, this isn't completely unknown to me, and it turns the volume down on that anxiety or that nervousness that they feel going in. 2, normalize and validate the nervousness. Don't try to convince them out of it or reassure them that there's nothing to be nervous about. Acknowledge it. You feel nervous. It's a completely, really natural thing to feel when you're doing something new, especially if you feel a little excited about it. It feels the same in the body when you have excitement and nervousness. We're not trying to bypass the feeling. We're not trying to ignore the feeling. Acknowledging the feeling and them not feeling confused or alone in the feeling helps to bring down that anxiousness or nervousness in and of itself. 3, have the experience at home first. Ronnie's done an amazing job of creating content online that you can utilize at home. Home is a safe space for them. Home is comfortable. Their guard is down. There is no nerves at home. And so if you take that content and you get really curious about it and move with it in a safe way, and also you could even have them teach you throughout the process, it allows them, again, to practice, to give their body and brain some experience without being in the saturated experience at the gym. So you're having the experience at the gym of observation and taking in that experience. And then at home, you're embodying it by utilizing the content that's online to practice. You put those 2 worlds together, that in itself is going to give them competence, which equals confidence. Because when they have information, brain and body, okay, I have a little bit of a footing on this, they're going to have that much more of an ability to trust themselves that they can take the next step of actually going and being within the class. So those 3 steps, if your child is feeling anxious or nervous about starting, number 1, go observe, meet Ronnie. Let them take in the sensorial experience of watching, listening, smelling, being in the environment. 2, validate their feeling and their emotion. Don't try and bypass it. Don't try and save them from it. Acknowledge what you're feeling is really normal. It's appropriate when you try something new to feel a little nervous. That's okay. That is part of it. And we do it anyways. And 3, get the experience at home before you're having the experience at the gym. So experiential of utilizing the content, learning together. It's also a really connective experience to have together so that they have as much information as possible before they go in. Information is power for the nervous system to say, hey, I think I got this.